Mama, there goes that man. Look at that, guys. Bed Bath & Beyond stock is up 29%, which is probably nothing compared to the squeeze that could happen at some point, but still up 29% right now. It's at 31 cents, up 7 cents on the day. So we have to break it down, guys, go over the charts, and later in the video, we're going to talk about some other stocks. We'll break down the market. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget, of course, to take a sip of your coffee and get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo. Link down below. It's free money, guys. We'll talk more about that later, and now let's dive into it. So again, look at that. Bed Bath & Beyond stock up 30% on the day, which is nuts, and in the pre-market, I think it hit a low of 23 cents. Let me zoom in and show you guys this. So from pre-market to the high of the day, it is up more like 40%, from 23 cents to 32 cents, where it peaked out at, as of now, about, let me see here, that was probably about an hour ago. Yeah, about 11:40 a.m. We hit 32 cents, then we pulled back a little bit. Now it looks like bulls are coming back in to push this thing even higher. You guys can see we do have a higher low being made right here as of now on the intraday chart. You guys see that? So essentially, we've been uptrending all day. We're above the moving averages, or at least above the 180 moving average. We were riding that 50 moving average on the intraday chart for a good amount of the day thus far, up until about 11:50 a.m., roughly 12 p.m., so about 30-40 minutes ago. So that's going to be the spot that the bulls need to take out again here on the intraday chart, because again, we were riding that 50 SMA all day pretty much up until about noon on the East Coast. We now are seeing, again, a higher low. We're holding above the 180 SMA. We just need to retake that 50 SMA, which is right around 31.5, roughly 32 cents a share, more like 31 to about 31.5. So first of all, what I'm going to do right now is set an alert at 31.5. Let me do that now. So 0.315, mark is at or above. That's going to be a very critical spot here in the short term. Not only is that the 50 SMA resistance, but it's also the high from about 11:15 a.m. here on the East Coast. If I zoom in, you guys can see we hit right around 31.50, 32 cents. We then dumped, and then we ran up to about 32.2. Now we have to, again, take out 31.50, which by the looks of it, guys, this thing wants to do that. And look at the volume, guys. The amount of shares being exchanged right now of Bed Bath & Beyond stock, it is unfreaking believable. Look at this volume here compared to what it looked like on Friday. It is literally night and day. Actually, you can't even see what it looked like on Friday. Let me move my face so you guys can see that. Look at the volume down here on Friday compared to what it's looking like right now. This is no joke. And initially, guys, when we saw the first pump of the day, I was thinking to myself, wait a second, this is similar to what we saw a couple of days ago on Bed Bath & Beyond stock. What day was that? It looks like it was on maybe more than a couple days ago. Roughly about a week ago, we saw a huge pop in the morning right from around, this was on the 11th, right at about 29 cents to about 34 cents. So I was a little bit nervous when we got that initial pop this morning, because what was going through my head, I was thinking, all right, maybe this is a little pop in the short term to sucker in some buyers, and then they're going to short it to the ground again, kind of like what they did on the 11th here. We got that pop. We got a lot of buyers come in, then they shorted the living crap out of this, and of course, that's how the hedge funds made a lot of money that day. And I was thinking, are we going to see something similar today when we got that initial pump, then we got the pullback? That's what I was thinking, but it looks like we got the pullback, but it was just a little mini pullback, and then we just got a huge run again. So we could still see a big dump where shorts are going to make a fortune, and maybe a lot of buyers got sucked in today who would get screwed in the short term, but we're not showing any signs of that quite yet. In fact, this looks like it wants to go higher as of now. And of course, things could change, especially with Bed Bath & Beyond stock. Things are ever changing, but it looks like we held that morning pump and we got another pump. Again, we got a huge run in the morning up to about 29 cents. We pulled back a little bit to about 26.5. Then we had that huge second run. Now let's see if we get that third run. Now that we're pulling back, we did pull back a little bit. Now we're trying to fight to hold 30 cents. If we break 31.532 again, we're going to get that next run. And mind you guys, look at this on the 5-day, 5-minute. Very good sign for the bulls. Bed Bath & Beyond not only took out the highs from Friday, but it took the highs out from Thursday. And now it's starting to take the highs out from Wednesday by the looks of it here. And the pre-market high from Wednesday was right around 32-ish, 33 cents, more like 33 cents. So if that does break, guys, if we take out all the highs from last week, That's going to be good for the bulls. That's a sign that Bed Bath & Beyond stock's going to be moving in the right direction, at least for the bulls. Obviously, if you're a bear, you want this thing to go down, but it's been going down for weeks at this point. It is time now, in my opinion, for a little rally for the bulls, and we could be, gearing up for that. This could be the start of that rally. Potentially. Nothing's guaranteed, of course. Nothing's guaranteed, but this could be the start of the rally. And full disclosure, guys, I own Bed Bath & Beyond stock. You probably know that. It's a small position for me, but I do own 1,300 shares right now at an average cost of 41 cents. How many do you own? If you want to let me know how many shares you own, drop the comments down below and tell me your average cost just out of curiosity, because, hey, we're all in this together. We want to make some money, and of course, there's a lot of risk, but we're in it to potentially make a good amount of money. So let me know how many shares you own and your average cost down below in the comments. And if you guys haven't gone up to 15 stocks yet for Moomoo, it is literally free money. Use that link down below. Open up an account. You get 1 free share of stock. If you guys deposit at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 free shares of stock. And if you deposit at least $1,000 onto the platform, you get another 10 stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. So if you guys want to help out the channel and you want some free money, guys, who doesn't like free money, use that Moomoo link down below. And now let's continue on. So again, Bed Bath & Beyond needs to break that mid 30-cent mark for us to see a legit reversal, at least in the short term, and we'll see where it goes from there. And you guys know earnings are coming up here in a couple of days on the 19th, and I got a question. When are the earnings? Well, they are before the market opens. So when you wake up in the morning, you open up your account, you open up your apps, right? You're gonna see Bed Bath & Beyond moving like no other, and we're gonna make a bunch of videos in the next couple of days, and especially on that day around their earnings. So make sure to subscribe if you guys have not done that already, because what I'm mainly looking at is not really just their earnings for the last quarter, but I'm very interested to see where guidance is at and how the management team is navigating this freaking tsunami. You guys know what I mean, that Bed Bath & Beyond is in right now, because this is not calm times for the for this company. This is a disaster. It is a big problem. They're in a tsunami right now, and we have to see if they will get out of it and what the plan is for them to get out of that. It all comes down to the earnings call, and we'll see what comes out of that good old earnings call. So Bed Bath & Beyond stock is killing it today, guys, as markets in general are not doing as well. Well, I guess the Russell's doing pretty well. The Russell's up 0.6% right now at about, 12:45 p.m. But other than that, all the other indexes are in the red. We have the NASDAQ down 0.6, SPY's down 0.2, which is not the end of the world. The Dow's down barely anything, down 0.04, 0.03, pretty much at break even, but still it is leaning more towards the red, as the VIX is up 1% roughly, and we have gold and silver down, just like most of the indexes. Silver's down about, 1.6%, as gold's down 0.6%. So yeah, we're pretty much moving all over the place at this point. And let me see, there's this one stock that I wanted to show you guys very quickly. What was it again? I'm forgetting now. Oh, it was Crowdstrike, CRWD. Let me do a quick update here on Crowdstrike, which I did talk more about on my Patreon earlier today. If you guys want to see all my posts, all my charts throughout the day, all my analysis, go to the Patreon. There's a lot more of this, what you're seeing here on Patreon. Plus, you get my, Patreon portfolio, Discord access, more access to me throughout the day. Or you guys can just join the channel membership here on YouTube. Whatever you guys want to do, Patreon, YouTube, it's up to you. It's pretty much the same thing. So Crowdstrike right now is within this uptrending channel. Obviously, we've been uptrending for months, and within this channel, we now have an ascending triangle. You guys probably see it right here. We have higher lows being made, clear as day, and at the same time, ever since really the end of March, we've been seeing a clear resistance at about 138 to about $140, which needs to break, guys. I'm going to set my alert right at 138 right now. Mark is at or above. If this does end up breaking, we're going to get that leg up. The ascending triangle is going to play out, which means we're probably going to be shooting to the top of this channel anywhere from 145, maybe towards 150. That's where this could be going. So on top of Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm watching Crowdstrike and, of course, a lot of other stocks, but we don't have enough time in this video, so make sure to subscribe, hit that like button for future content, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo, 12 stocks from Webull. Those are down below. Check out the Patreon and join the YouTube channel membership, whichever one works for you. Check them out. I guarantee you'll find value there. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I'll catch you later.